Jodi, this a hit. Yo. From New Orleans to Baton Rouge and everything in between. Yo. Assumption Paris, stand up. Ascension Paris, stand up. The Food Paris, stand up. We be bucking on that bayou, be jumping on that bayou, dripping, rim spinning, we be tipping on that bayou. Styrofoam cup muddy, we be sipping on that bayou. Got a sassy little chicken, she be stepping on that bayou. Got a dazzling all-star, and she be repping on that bayou. 504-225-985 on that bayou. Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou. We be tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
My grandma and your grandpa was sitting by the bayou. And my grandma told your grandpa we bout to set this bayou on fire.
And y'all know I have a whole new team this year.
That's true. And a lot of them haven't even left off the bayou.
Yeah, a bunch of them haven't. A lot of them have not been to New Orleans. Even though it's, you know, an hour away from the studio. But I have a whole new team, so I think I'm just going to introduce them to New Orleans.
That's very good. That's very good because New Orleans is so, you know, I'm New Orleans. Dainty's New Orleans. New Orleans is so rich. You know, we have so much culture here, so much for them to see the second line. Let them see the museums. Let them see, especially the second lines. I gotta go back to the second line so you can see that footwork. Riverwalk, French Quarters.
Yes.
There's a lot. There's just so many. Too much to even name.
Right.
Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
I got a phone call from Jodi earlier, and she asked me to lead the parent meeting. Unfortunately, I was not involved in all of the questions or comments or drama that was said. I got called into work early. However, I came back to lead this meeting because I do not want these kids to miss the opportunity, these substantial opportunities that more than likely they won't be afforded in any other circumstance. Okay, I just wanted y'all to know I appreciate y'all coming, but first let me pass this out. This is the complete list of everything that we're gonna need as far as the girls.
I didn't call this meeting. Ain't that the main person complaining about this parent meeting? And how about she ain't show up?
As far as now, and I want y'all to work with me. I know there's been a lot of talk and a lot of challenges as far as monies are concerned, because these things are last minute. And as I look around now, I see that the parents who were really complaining or really had a challenge with it are not here, so y'all are more than welcome to please go back and tell them whatever information they need.
I sure will.
I know you will.
Now I'm sitting here and they gonna tell me I'm gonna carry the bone. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her what was said. But I mean, she done come like this, she should have been here for it. I mean, ain't much I could do for her, but I could take up for her because it is a lot of money.
I think last year we may have done 4. I think it was 4, right?
It was 4.
Four meetings. It was 4 parades that we did, but we've been invited to 2 others, and the girls are really tremendously excited about them. So I know that with this, we're gonna have 2 new costumes. We anticipated 4, but now we have to do 6 because y'all know wherever we go, we have to represent and we got to show out. And we can't go to La Paz with the same outfit we had here. So that's just the way it has to be. A lot of times when I come in, it's pretty much A or B. You got an option. Either you pay these costs or your child doesn't dance. I don't like to be as cut and dry as that or as point blank as that, but Coach Jodi is. And at the end of the day, you do have a choice. Either you come up with the money or, I'm sorry, but you gotta sit out. Listen, it's completely up to y'all. If y'all feel like it's too much and y'all don't want y'all girls to dance, for those 2 added parades, that's absolutely fine. But if your kid anything like my kid, they ain't gonna be too happy with that. If she wants to do everything. Yes. I know your girls want to do everything. These girls, they don't want to feel like they're left out. So along with that comes these added costs. At the end of the day, after I explain certain things and certain opportunities that have come up all of a sudden, a lot of parents agreed that they were okay with it.
Well, that would be fine.
Yeah. You have
I'm
a question?
satisfied. No,
You satisfied now? Okay.
Hey, I don't have a question. I'll tell you. I'm just gonna make sure I let her know what was said because, you know, she wasn't here to hit herself.
And like I said, for those parents who are not here, I'll make sure and forward that information to them. And just you can carry that bone.
I will do it.
Whenever you get ready.
They should have been here today.
Yeah, I agree. But thank y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out. I gotta get ready because I gotta go to work. I work night shift. Y'all have a good one. All right.
Okay.
Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
So, while the parents were in the front having a meeting, I brought the girls to the back studio to tell them that I wanted us to do like a dance trip to New Orleans so we could basically get to know the culture of New Orleans, the culture of Mardi Gras, all of that good stuff. So y'all look, with Mardi Gras, I mean, we are a Mardi Gras parade team now, so I talked to Miss Bree about it, and I was going to present it to y'all, to some of my parents. Us going to New Orleans to spend the day. How would y'all like that?
I'm so excited. We're going to New Orleans and I can't wait. Jodi told us that we were going to New Orleans. I was intrigued, I guess you could say, by the idea because I don't really know that much about New Orleans, but at the same time I live in Louisiana, so I really didn't care.
Because we're on the bayou, we never do Mardi Gras in New Orleans. So I figured we could maybe go spend the day.
I actually have been to New Orleans one time before.
I've been to New Orleans, but I never been like on the river walk and stuff like that because I don't usually go down there.
Everybody think they can make it?
No.
What's wrong with you, Bree?
I'm gonna be out of town.
Okay, good, understand. What you have?
And I gotta tell you. I told you.
Oh yeah, oh, you just want to be there.
So the team going to New Orleans, and I don't get to go, which is very rude to my mama because I am the team by myself. So I feel like I need to do everything the team doing. Even though I don't like the team, I still need to go. And she didn't want to change the day because she told me this wasn't about me. Yes, it is. There's no team without me. There's no parade without me being there.
I'll let y'all know for sure when, and we'll go from there. Okay? Cool. All right. I need to go handle something in the office, so I'll just hold y'all.
Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
Okay, so how was the meeting?
Well, that's what I came in to talk to you about. I went over everything that we discussed as far as the additional costumes, you know, for the 2 extra parades that we got invited to. Practice uniforms, because I know you said we we're going to order 3 more to have 6 total. The meeting went well, fine, but of course the parents or parent that really needed to be in the meeting that had a problem or a challenge with some of these issues were not here.
In other words, Annette did not come to the meeting.
Annette and I have been friends, oh my goodness, for 20 some odd years. We went to the school together and we were fast friends then. Her personality still remains the same. Whatever is in her is gonna come up out of her.
If you cannot support your children all the way, if you can't attend meetings, if you can't attend fundraisers, if you can't attend things that we do, but always whoop whoop, my daughter all-star, like I have no respect for you. And just period. Like you can't come cutting up over stuff and you're not even
right when you're not here for the most part. And I agree with you. So the fact that she finds that the cost is astronomical as compared to last year, it's just Annette being Annette. Annette will complain about cost of anything.
I kind of want them to go to New Orleans, kind of experience New Orleans. Bree's gonna contact the costume museum there in the French Quarters to see if maybe we could attend, and they could just kind of, because you know the parades on the bayou is not like New Orleans. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have the costumes, you don't see the Indians, you don't see all of that.
Right. She wants to talk about what to do next with the girls. She wants to do something outside of just doing parades and basic stuff. She actually wants to learn these girls and do different things with them.
So I figure maybe we go down there and they just kind of get a glimpse of the costumes and stuff, and they just kind of buck them up.
So it's a Mardi Gras museum?
It's a Mardi Gras museum.
Oh, that's
it's in the
good.
French Lane.
So they
French
can go
Lane.
to the
Not the French Lane. Not the French Lane.
You can run out the bayou, but you can't take the bayou out. So we come to the conclusion that they should go to New Orleans and do a full day in New Orleans of them learning what Mardi Gras is all about, the culture of Louisiana. I mean, because to be honest, we're all from here, but some of those girls have no idea the first thing about Mardi Gras or about their own culture. So it's a good thing for them to go out and do and learn.
That brings me to another question now, because we need to, if you know, your people aren't going to be able to come, are the parents, or I mean, you're going to need some of the chaperones.
You can come in, Miss B, and a few of the chaperones. Giselle is not coming, and then that showing the hell ain't coming. So I sent Kim on a little mission to let Annette and Giselle know that they are not invited to New Orleans with us Tell them do not show up because I'm not in the mood for them at all. I just want it to be a very, very peaceful day. And I'm going to have a peaceful day. They better not come. You understand what I'm telling you? Because, you know, you like to be the peacemaker on the sleep.
Okay, but who's going to tell them that?
You tell them everything else. I tell them. I'm not scared.
Let me send this text message right now. Let me send this text message.
Zilla will come out.
But they had a lot of parents.
But I don't know what it is yet.
So we really need to get a move on with these costume fees then. So we have less than a week to get the additional funds, correct?
Basically.
If you want to order next week. Okay, well I will text.
I'll order everything. The
Okay.
studio pay for all of the costume.
Okay.
That's no problem. However, they got to bring money. All right, I got to go. So thank y'all very much.
All right.
And I'll see y'all next week sometime.
Yes. All right.
Not you, really, to talk to you. I do not want Giselle or Annette following me to New Orleans. That's all I need to say.
Well,
make it happen. I don't want them there. I don't want them there.
I don't know if Kim gonna follow through.
If not, make it happen. You're my manager. I don't want them there. I don't want them there. So many chaperones and that's it. I don't want them there. All right. I'm going.
Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
So today is the day that we go to New Orleans, and I am very excited. We're gonna go to the Mardi Gras. It's a costume museum, and we're also going on the river walk. So I'm gonna get to spend time with the girls on today, just to kind of get to know the new girls, because some of the old girls told them, you know, I was Coach Zilla, and I am, but I want them to get to know me as well. So instead of us being in the studio and all today, we're gonna do a dance trip, and we're going to New Orleans. I'm very excited. Napoleonville is like an hour away from New Orleans, so I thought I told Kim to tell Giselle and Annette not to come their asses to New Orleans. And look who pop up. Annette with her camera and Giselle. Hell to the hell no. They gonna have to bounce. Not today.
So I show up to this museum and I walk on in. I'm like, hi guys, and everybody looking at me like, I didn't feel the love. They're supposed to love me. I didn't feel the love.
What's wrong? So at this point, I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off. I'm talking to Kim. I'm telling her, where Miss V at? I need Miss V.
Miss V,
like
come on.
My nerves is bad.
Hey, what's
Miss
going
V.
on?
Who told them to come? Which one of y'all told Annette and Giselle that they could come on the tour? It was you. I really enjoyed the museum. Very nice, very beautiful place. The girls were having just such a nice time. But I'm just aggravated at this point. I had to pull Kim out and just tell her how I felt, because I'm like, why the hell are they here? I'm agitated at this point. Why they here? What y'all here for? I said in the meeting, I did not want to be bothered with Annette.
But she called me.
But
I didn't know. I was trying.
Originally, I didn't want none of y'all to come. Not you, Miss B.
Jodi was upset as usual. Jodi is going through a lot. Jodi has a lot on her shoulder, and she's also a perfectionist, so she wants things done right.
Okay. I didn't want them to be here because it's always foolishness and chaos with them, and y'all know that. Like,
it is drama.
When she called you, you should have told her no. She come up in with a camera and all that. Them girls ain't gonna enjoy themselves because she's gonna be all in their face taking pictures.
I told her I tried to break it as gently as possible, but I should have known that was gonna fall on deaf ears. She was not trying to hear that. And once again, when it comes to her money, and if she pays, she coming. But I thought that she had called you to get all that situation. Of course she didn't call me. I asked her to call you. I told her to call you. I did not want to be the one to tell her, no, you can't come.
You tell me no with stuff.
Listen, I'm going to talk to them. We're going to talk to them. They're going to speak.
Hi, guys.
Cool, we done pop up on them, y'all. Jodi and her little crewmate, I don't care. But I'm here, and I was there and I stayed.
Oh, hey! What y'all talking about? Y'all, how you doing? Excuse me. Who told y'all to come?
My turn.
I'm agitated. I'm aggravated. And look who comes, right? By me. What's wrong with you? What you mean, what the hell wrong? Why are you here? Why is you here with us?
Our kids are here. What you mean?
I didn't want y'all to be here.
My chair.
I just rolled up on Jodi. She's like, what you doing here? I'm like, girl, I'm supposed to be here.
I'm going. Okay, wait, listen.
And you know
Jodi. Listen.
You'll be all right.
Well, she's going.
She's gonna be all right.
She didn't want to
upset right now. She's trying to explain to them that she don't want them there. They're not trying to hear it. They want to fuss back with her, so she just walks off.
I did not know that Annette was going to come. I did not know that she did not, or it was decided upon that only certain parents were going to come.
As far as Jodi, Annette, and Giselle, I think they know each other too well. But I wish, you know, in public, that they would try to get along better, especially in front of the girls.
So therefore, when Annette called me, well, Annette was supposed to ride with me, and when she called me, I thought that she already talked to Jodi.
I don't know what her problem is. She knew I was gonna be here, but she need to check herself. She need to get it together quick.
I think if India and Maya are involved in anything, I'm going to be there.
And I understand that, and we're dance moms, and that's what we do.
Anybody
And when all the girls
responsibility.
It's all about the girls, and right now she's kind of in her feelings and stuff. She just wants everything to be perfect.
Cause she know I don't have no filter. So I'm trying to be nice, cause they got other adults around and they got kids. I'm trying. She trying me though.
You know how she do though.
We've been having a good day all day. Let's just support Jodi.
And the girls. We're here for the girls ultimately. And this beautiful, beautiful museum.
And for Jodi.
For the girls.
For the girls and Jodi. Yeah.
Well, my daughter's here too.
Oh yeah, that's my baby. Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep down confusion for now. We're gonna stay low key.
Woosah.
Stay low. Woosah. That's right.
That's not working.
Yeah. Woosah. I'm gonna do it for you.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Somebody close it with like, let's go.
Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
Metrosexual, I ain't got time for that.
All of my teaching and learning went out the window, and I just needed to get her some help as quickly as I could.
Got something?
Somebody get some ice.
I should have stayed home there, y'all. Cause it was hot. It was hot. And I done took sick off and passed out that day. Thought I was dying.
You okay, G?
Okay, y'all, what's going on?
We was walking and she just like she was about to pass out.
I'm glad that her husband was there, so he was able to help, and he's familiar. But I just felt so sorry for her in that moment.
Okay.
You all right? This is normal? Yeah, chill.
I ain't trying to sound rude. I'm not trying to sound rude. I have to finish the tour. Y'all can take care of her. I'm going with the girls.
We got her.
Yeah.
And Jodi had the audacity to walk her happy ass off. Oh, but it's all right though. I promise you, she gonna feel me.
We got her.
Tell mama y'all can go, but I have a tour. I have to go.
Giselle took sick, which was kind of scary to see because she does have some illnesses that we know about. But if she had stayed home like she was supposed to, it probably wouldn't have happened to her. But thank God she's okay.
She leaving for real?
Yes, she apparently.
Oh, she's not walking off for real.
But it was just, I got overheated. It's hot. There's a lot going on. So I took sick, and I had did dialysis that morning. So it was a lot for me. But I still had to be a parent to come be with my children. So I had to suck it up. But I'm going to handle my problem with Jodi real soon.
Tipping on that bayou, tipping on that bayou.
So Kim called on tonight to tell me that they actually had to rush Giselle to the hospital. I really didn't know it was like that serious. You know, I know it was kind of whatever. But I mean, I didn't want her to come anyway, so I ain't about to be all mushy. But I didn't know it was like that serious. So I kind of like, you know, felt bad. Hi, you. Where's your mom? Can I see you?
I'm minding my own business in my own damn house. And guess who shows up? Because they realize I'm really sick. Nobody but Miss Jodi.
So, how are you?
Who do you care?
I do care.
No.
Listen, I have to say this before you go off and blow a gasket, as you normally do. I didn't know how bad it was.
You didn't try to find out.
But we were. I had a schedule that I was trying to stick to.
Before you schedule, you had a friend too.
And that's understandable. Can I talk? Please.
Hey,
Thank you.
know I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
I know you must say what you have to say, but I just have to say this first. I apologize. I didn't know how bad it was until Kim called and told me that they actually admitted you. I didn't know that. She told me they were giving you fluids and all this other stuff. I just kind of thought you got maybe a little overheated and it just was what it was, and we were just gonna continue doing what we were doing. Cause I was on a time frame. I mean, it's Mardi Gras time. I didn't really have time to be stopping and doing this and doing that.
Well, now she feel bad. Want me to feel? I don't feel sorry for nothing. I was nice because I wanted to be nice, because I don't feel good. I didn't feel good at all. But, you know, I had to let her know, Jodi, you're wrong. Your attitude, what's your problem? She was hella rude.
I was hella rude because I asked that y'all didn't come, number one. And number two, I felt like, okay, now in the midst of everything I'm trying to do with this team, she takes it.
Okay, but I go to everything else you have.
And that's understandable. But I didn't want y'all to come there because I didn't want to be bothered with you and Annette with all that foolishness. Because you know, me and you have been best friends since 7th grade. But when Annette comes around, you act different because that's your cousin and you know how you are.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
It has a lot to do with me because every time it happens, you act different towards me.
I mean, me and Jodi been friends a long time. So I felt like it was time for me to set Jodi down and tell Jodi how I felt. Because you got this funky attitude, like you can just say what you want. You know I'm not flying with that. You're not going to tell me anything.
It's not first of all, it's not about me having this funky attitude where I say what I want to say. You say what you want to say.
Yeah,
you speak your mind while I can't speak mine.
But I would have never left you. You could have been coughing. I would have never walked away and left you.
I just needed to apologize.
I told her how I felt. She realized what she was wrong. And she apologized. I accepted it. So we over it. That's what we're going to happen regardless. But I mean, even my children had an attitude with her. Like, they wanted to know why she was at our house. What's she here for? She act like she ain't care when I went out or was sick.
So, I just wanted to come check on you.
All right, now get out of my house because my children is mad with you.
They are.
Yeah, and you know for Maya to be mad with you, you gotta be serious.
Oh.
So you can get out now. I forgive you. Get out.
I'll talk to them at the studio.
If
I have to go anyway.
Bye.
I have things I have to do, so it's not you putting me out, it's me. I have to go.
I told you get out.
No, I have.
There's the door.
You have ugly ass ways.
And
that's
I'm your best friend.
Your house. That's
I love you too.
And you wonder why dogs out?
I love you too.
That's all right there. Good day.
Have a good day.
Tell East I said hi.
Nope.
You want the door open or closed?
If you make the decision, you choose last time. Bye.